But 7.5 decades on, it still smolders. Where are we going?
Well, the voice of King Abdullah is the voice of wisdom and is the voice of peace.
The Assembly will hear an address by His Majesty King Abdullah II ibn al-Hussein II, King of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. I request protocol to escort His Majesty.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Mr. President, Secretary General, Excellencies.
Well, I must say that everybody listens to him with a lot of attention and respect. And I never leave the General Assembly room, because I have lots of other activities during the high-level week. I never leave before the end of his speech. So his voice is a voice of equilibrium, is a voice of justice, is a voice of peace, but not any kind of peace. A peace that respects the values, a peace that is linked to a political solution in the region. And a key element of that political solution is, of course, the creation of a Palestinian state side by side with Israel, with Jerusalem as its capital. And that has been one of his most important contributions to the debate in the General Assembly. And I have to say, listened by everybody with a lot of attention and respect.
We count on his insight. He comes here very regularly, as you know. We see him regularly. Out of all the people I talk to, and I talk to a lot of people from the region and outside the region for that matter, I really count on his assessment of what the situation is. As we all know, the situation in the region waxes and wanes. Sometimes it's a little more peaceful, usually not so much, but he always seems to have real insight into what the problem is. And so when we meet with him, we really rely on his advice and really count on his insight.
My friends, our region will continue to suffer until the world helps lift the shadow of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, the central issue in the Middle East. No architecture for regional security and development can stand over the burning ashes of this conflict. But 7.5 decades on, it still smolders. Where are we going?
Well, the voice of King Abdullah is the voice of wisdom and is the voice of peace. So if there has been a voice since the very beginning asking for the end of hostilities and asking for a serious work to find a political solution, that voice is the voice of the King of Jordan. But of course, when people do not want to listen, whatever the value, the importance, and the wisdom of a voice, if they don't want to listen, they don't listen. And that's unfortunately what has happened with Israel.
And delaying justice and peace has brought endless cycles of violence. 2023 has been the deadliest for the Palestinian people in the past 15 years. How can people trust in global justice while settlement building, land confiscations, and home demolitions continue?
على العهد ماضون